Welcome back to the Joy Journaling prompts for reflection. So I want to give you what those prompts are for May. And here's what we're talking about this month. Take some time to reflect on instances when communication led to positive outcomes. So when you're thinking about what those positive outcomes were, think through whether or not it was because you had a meaningful conversation, maybe a successful negotiation, or a moment when the people that you were speaking with felt heard and understood. And that goes for you as well. So really think about what worked, what didn't work. What could have been done better. Now, this is something that John Maxwell talks about when he evaluates how his day went. He does it every day and he documents it. So at the end of the day, he said, what went really well? What could I have done differently that didn't go the way I planned? And maybe didn't go so well. And then he actually journals. He does a short journal. It doesn't have to be a long 5-page, 6-page, 20-page journal entry. Just something very small, just some bullets, right? So really reflect on this, because when you're talking about communication, the question is, have you sat down to think about what kind of communication works and what kind of communication can be tweaked a little bit so that it works better? Right? So that's what the focus is of this month. So when you're doing your communication style assessment to see what your communication style really is and what your preference is and how it may impact other styles. And then you walk through the clarity and conciseness worksheet that is the exercise to practice refining complex thoughts and ideas in a clear, concise statement. And this could be, done many different ways in discussion, with one person, in meetings with a group of people, in the reporting that you're doing, in a written format or verbal format, in emails. It could be in so many different forms, right? So take advantage of these two worksheets, and think about during the journaling time what you could do better when it relates to communication and getting to positive outcomes. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in June on the next topic.